could you take those pins out, let your hair hang loose?
Sure. You know, Kurt,
Hold still, please, Laura.
How can I ask questions if I can't talk?
Well, just don't move your head around so much. That's a perfect angle.
Okay. You know what confuses me?
Yeah.
Well, Alex seems almost totally preoccupied with, these stolen art objects of hers.
Yeah, I've heard her mention that.
And you're a chemist. And chemistry is the study of, various metals, stones.
True.
Well, let's face it, a lot of art objects are made out of stones and metals and things like that, right?
Laura, I think it's my turn to ask questions. Besides, you're moving your head around too much.
Really? I thought it was just as still as a statue.
What do you, do with yourself in your spare time? You must have a very impressive social calendar.
It's hardly impressive.
Well, did you go to the art auction I read about in the paper?
You mean the one last night?
Huh.
Yeah, I was there.
And Luke?
Mm-hmm, he was there too. What are you getting at?
Oh, I just, read in the newspaper that, someone stole an art object from the auction, and frankly, I was thinking about it. I thought Luke might have been that someone.
Well, if that art object happened to belong to Alex Quartermain, then I'd say there's no doubt Luke stole it. Why are you so interested if you're involved in an entirely different field of work?
Oh, I'm just curious, Laura. I'm always intrigued by all the things that Alex gets herself into.
Yeah, well, it was this little black statue. It was really rather ugly, I thought. And all these people were bidding on it. I don't know why. Maybe you could tell me why.
Well, well, well. So this is where the lonely Mr. Castle spends his time. That is, when he's not seeing the lovely Leslie Weber.
Alex, I wondered how long it would take for you to find out where I'm hiding. Less than 24 hours. Remarkable, Alex. Remarkable.
Yes, isn't it?
Come in, Alex. Come in.
You mean you're glad to see me?
I'm delighted.
Well, I didn't know quite what to expect coming here.
A firing squad, perhaps?
Oh, well, if that's the case, please, no blindfold.
As always, my brave and daring Alex. But then you always did meet things straight on.
Well, I would have found you sooner if I'd just looked through the telescope.
Telescope?
My cousin Alan brought it up from the basement. And he talked about a magnificent yacht in the harbor. But, I just didn't bother to look through it.
Don't tell me you're slipping, Alex.
Well, I'm afraid I did misjudge you. I thought you would have taken a quiet mansion somewhere.
I did at first, until my yacht arrived. And I thought I'd do the obvious. Live on it.
I applaud you, Tony. You completely fooled me. Tell me, has the, lovely Leslie Weber visited here?
On occasions, yes.
And I'm sure she must have been quite overwhelmed.
I find that Leslie handles everything with a certain flair, shall we say?
Do you mind if we change this boring subject?
You're the one that brought it up. But I'm glad you're here, Alex.
Are you?
And I think your visit deserves a celebration. Yes, could I have a bottle of champagne for a lovely lady and lunch for two? Thank you. And now, Alex, tell me about yourself. Who is the man in your life right now?
I have no men in my life right now.
If I remember correctly, my scientist was most interested in you. Where's our dear friend, James Duval?
I wonder, Tony. I wonder where it could be. Maybe he met with an accident. Your two other scientists met with accidents now, didn't they?
I was very upset about that.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you were.
Alex, it saddens me to know that we are on both the opposite side. We both want the same thing. Is it not possible that you could be reasonable and share the Ice Princess with me? That is, of course, if Luke would show up and is willing to give it to you.
Well, that's exactly why I am here. Luke has shown up, and with the Ice Princess.
Really?
And I thought, for old time's sake, that you should know about it. You see, I wouldn't want to take up any of your time.
How gracious of you. But then there's still James Duval, a walking formula. That is, if he's still alive.
All right, Laura. Want to look at it?
It's finished already? Yeah, let me see. Oh, my gosh. I'm afraid that's very flattering.
Well, not at all. Only a master could truly capture your beauty, Laura. But thank you for sitting for me.
I think I've got to be going now. You know, Alex gave me some extra time, but I think I stayed a little bit too long.
Well, Laura, can't you stay a little longer? I mean, you've asked so many questions, and I'm wondering why.
Well, I told you. I'm just interested in your work, that's all, and how it ties in with Alex.
Well, I told you once that one of these days I'll be able to tell you everything, Laura.
I guess I'm just going to have to settle for that. Now I better get to work or else I'm going to lose my job. My purse. I left it in the bedroom. I'll go get it. There's no reason to get jumpy, Dr. Wheeler. I learned my lesson. I'm not going to snoop anymore.
I trust you.
Good. That doesn't mean I'm not curious. I've just decided that I'm going to find out all about Kurt Wheeler from the man himself.
You will. In time.
J.D. I thought you said you trusted me.
I do. I just came in to escort you to the door.
Oh, that's nice. All right, it was a lovely lunch. I hope that Alex will let me come over every day.
I'd like that very much.